What is up, YouTube? This is Jay, and today we're going to be talking about my favorite ETF in SCHD, which is my number one position on the dividend portfolio at 30% of the dividend portfolio. And of course, guys, we're going to go ahead and see that spreadsheet that I created to keep track of all of your shares of SCHD, the community shares, which I'm gonna show an estimated dividend that we are all gonna get paid in March based on what they paid last year, and then how much in yearly dividends are we all gonna get from our SCHD positions. If you guys see right here, I'm recording this on Friday morning before I buy one share of SCHD. So I'm right now at 221.7 shares right now. 30% of my dividend portfolio. You guys can see here that my cost per share is at $25.91. I have a market value for this position at $6,174, $429 in unrealized gains. And then you guys can see right here that in estimated yearly dividends, I get around $220. Yield on cost on this position, 3.84%. This is definitely my favorite ETF as of right now. I also like VGT and like SCHG. Those are two very good ETFs for growth that I really like. But in this video, I'm only going to talk about SCHD. And if we go right here into the stock analysis tab, you guys can see that SCHD has an expense ratio of 0.06%. So for every $10,000 that you have invested in SCHD, you only pay $6 a year for the fund to manage this ETF right here. And you guys can see that in the last month, SCHD is up in share price 3.11%, year to date 2%. In the last year, 8%, and then in the last 5 years, 41%. But I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the dividend growth. You guys can see right here that in the last year, it had a dividend growth of 12%. And then if we scroll down a little bit, let's just go by a few years ago. In 2021, the SCHD ETF was paying 16 cents per share in March of 2021. And last year in March of 2021, you guys can see the nice dividend growth of which it started paying 20 cents per share, which is a very, very nice growth. And if you scroll down even more, you guys can see that it was paying even less in March of 2018. It was just paying 8 cents. So in just a few years, in less than 10 years, it has already grown their dividend in March by more than twice the amount that they were paying a few years ago. But let's go to the spreadsheet so we can take a look. And this is it. This is the spreadsheet. These are all of your names on there. How many SCHD shares did you guys post on the video, which it got a lot of comments. So there's about 27 of your names right here. And this was definitely awesome. The video didn't get a lot of views, but it did get a lot of comments, which I'm really happy about. And I hope I responded to all of your comments. If I didn't respond to any, I'll try to go through it and see who am I missing. But you guys can see right here, I'm going to leave this column B set because this is what you guys posted on February 4th, or the information that I grabbed on February 4th. I started responding to all your comments and typing in here your name and the amount of shares that you guys had on SCHD. And we can start by Brainchild. 77 shares, estimated March dividend $15.68. So this estimated March dividend, I'm taking the dividend that they paid last year in 2024. So this is just an estimated. Once they announce the actual March dividend, I'm going to post a video so you guys can see how much in dividends are you actually going to get, like an estimated, because you guys give me the amount of shares, but I'm not posting like the fractional of it. So you're going to get like an actual March dividend, which is going to be still an estimate. It might be off by like a few cents, but you should be getting it right here. Bird 612 shares, so $124.65. T Caskets 532 shares. Wow, nice. JL 182 shares, $37 in March. Liberty First Ride, yeah. Liberty First Ride, 19 shares, $3.87. Keep it going. BC USA, 285 shares, so that's $58. So if you guys drip this right back, like BC USA will get like about 2 shares pretty much. Mario, 170 shares, so estimated March dividend, $34.62. Trevor, 37 shares, $7.54. Loney Bryan, 19 shares, $3.87. Drip it right back. Frank Money, 220 shares, so $44.81. I should be getting somewhere around there, around this one, because I have a similar position to Frank. And then Novelitos, 448 shares, so $91. That's a very nice. Legendary, 820 shares, $167. And Legendary is working to get into 1,000 shares, working a second job, trying to buy more and more SCHD, and trying to focus in Legendary's investment and portfolio. Tom, he's retired. Tom is retired. 5,100 shares, $1,000 on a single quarter. Tom is retired already. Tom has accumulated these many shares over the years, so you guys can see that we can all do it. You know, Tom is an inspiration. That's definitely one of my goals, Tom. 5,000 shares, that would be awesome. Stock Tracker, 184 shares, so it's $37 in March. Korean Cardboard, 360 shares, $73. Ben Morrow, 1,971 shares, so that's $400 in a single quarter. You can make a car payment with that, maybe. maybe, because car payments are pretty expensive right now. SMPR Military, 147 shares, $29. A-Bone, 334 shares at $68 in March. SFBCE, 93 shares, so $18.94. Iron Mike, 115 shares, so if you drip it right back, you get almost 1 share right there. $23. Alex P, 90 shares, so $18 in March. Pokemon Unite, 137 shares, $27 right back into SCHD. So right now you'll get 1 share actually, because it's around that same price. Danny Shapiro, 1,506 shares, so that's $306.73. Melissa, 58 shares and $11. Drip it right back into SCHD. And then Investment Panther, 3,075 shares, so that's $626. You can definitely make a car payment with this. With $626, you can get a Honda Accord or something like that and still make a payment, which is definitely awesome. That's the one thing that I really like about dividend investing, is that later on in life, I can probably, if I make enough on a monthly basis, I could probably get a car if I'm like in need of a car, and just have my investments pay for it on a monthly basis, right? If I grow my dividend portfolio very well, with a steady income on it, steady companies, that's like some of the goals, right? Ronnie, 573 shares, $116 in March. Mike Wood, 192 shares, $39. And then I put $220 shares, so I should get around $45 in March. And then if we do an equal sum right here, you guys can see that the total for us is 17,577 shares between all of us. That's definitely awesome. That's a lot of shares, I tell you that, just on this channel. And then you guys can see right here that combined all of us together, we should get around 3,000. This is an estimated $3,579 just in March. Now that is definitely gonna be awesome. And you guys can see right here that I also have the estimated yearly dividend on column F. And leave it in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave in the comments if you want me to add one more thing in here, because I have space for another column. If there's anything that I should be adding in here, so I can definitely add it if it's a easy calculation, right? And then if we go right here into the estimated yearly dividends between all of us, we should get, let me change it to money, $17,478 in estimated yearly dividends all combined. You guys can see here that some of you are getting $3,000 in yearly dividends, estimated yearly dividends, $5,000 from Tom, and then we all get like $600 from Burr. So much money, man. You know, $18 a year. That's like almost one share a year that you could drip it right back into SCHD. And you guys can see here that this is definitely very motivating. I'm definitely very happy that I'm doing this. I like to make this video. Don't forget to leave in the comments how many SCHD shares you have now so I can update it. I need to update it, so keep it updated. So don't forget, guys, to leave your amount of shares in the comments so I can update it and then give another update, because March is coming up. It's right around the corner. So we're gonna get paid some SCHD pretty soon, which is gonna be awesome. And I'm definitely excited about that. All right, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave in the comment section how many SCHD shares you have. And if you want to be posted in here, if you're not on the list, I'll definitely add you to the list. If you don't want to, if you still want to put how many shares you have, but you don't want to be on this list, you could also mention it in the comments. I'll definitely, I will respect it, and I won't add you to it. But I thought that this was something cool to do, and I'm hoping you guys all like it. And I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your due diligence and research before investing in the stock market. Thank you.